Hello everyone, and this is my review for TNA Impact Wrestling on September 27th, 2012. Overall, I'll go off and say it right off the bat. Overall, very good show, very good build-up going into the pay-per-view for Bound for Glory. Liking what I'm seeing so far. Their storylines have been consistent, definitely been consistent. Entertaining, and they feel like they have a meaning to each storyline and each bit that they went in there. The only downside to this, that there was nothing with James Storm and Bobby Roode outside the fact that they announced that there was going to be a street fight and King Mo is going to be the enforcer. And that was the only real downside to the show. Otherwise, the show itself, it did a good job of building up each of their matches coming up. You had, of course, Terry officially becoming #1 contender to the Knockouts title, so she goes on to face Miss Tessmacher in a rematch from last month's pay-per-view. That's alright. Another student versus teacher. This time, teacher is heel versus being a face last time, so you'll get a little bit of a different area on that. Bully Ray continues his deal with dealing with Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries. This week they don't pull out the. This week he doesn't pull out the victory, but you have the whole Austin Aries and Jeff Hardy, arguing over, basically causing a little bit of tension between the two before going into their match. Hopefully, you going into that match, you won't just have like this buddy type deal going into the main event at the biggest pay-per-view type deal. You needed some tension going in. They're definitely building that tension there. Definitely liking what I'm seeing there. They're building up the tag title match going in there. Also nice to see that they aren't going to get rid of the television title, that they went with they decided to have the television title be put up in their championship series week. So that was a nice little tidbit to see in there as well. Samoa Joe getting that. They obviously wanted to have a title on him, but they don't want to put the world title on him, and this is probably the best title to put on him. And you can have him on the show every week. You can do, you can have little storylines going in there, going in here and there with Samoa Joe. So that was a nice choice there as well. But like I said, overall the show was extremely good. The only real downside was the fact that you didn't have an interaction between Bobby Roode and James Storm before their street fight. But they'll obviously probably do something next week to continue building that story. And of course, they're going to continue building on the story with Sting, Hogan, and the Aces and Eights. Obviously, they're going to have the tag match. They said that for Bound for Glory. It's pretty much going to be Sting and somebody versus two members from Aces and Eights. And that storyline's working out quite well as well now. Their storyline that they did this week with the whole, Hogan and Sting getting maced and then taken to their Aces and Eights clubhouse. That was a nice little tidbit there. Ended out liking that. Yeah, everything seems to be coming together well, and Bound for Glory seems like it's going to be a very good pay-per-view this year, and hopefully will be extremely enjoyable. That's pretty much all I have for the TNA Impact Wrestling for this week, and I thank you guys for watching and hope you